But actually, I did rush to the end. I have 5 minutes here, and I want to talk about something pretty important to myself at least. So, in our programming community, if you follow Twitter, there's been quite a few controversies in the realm of making our environment more available to people who don't look like the status quo. And you know, I enjoy a good argument every once in a while on Twitter. It gets me through today. But I want to talk about something from the opposite side. And but before I say this, I actually enjoy every single effort I see to get women into this environment, to get minorities into this environment, to get transgender people accepted in this environment as the people they are. But I'm not here to talk about that. What I want to say is I want to talk about a success. And I am that success. I didn't grow up rich, but I didn't grow up poor. My father joined the military because he was 16 and he said, I can go to Vietnam and get shot at, or I cannot eat. So he chose to join the military. When I was growing up, he knew that I was good at math, but I wasn't good at school, so he bought me a computer. And he just said, just go do that. And then he bought me books on C. So I learned C, and then I learned assembler like 12, 13, 14. So this is before some of you were born, unfortunately. I'm getting old. But what I want to do is say that we are missing diversity, but there are diversity successes in this room. And I can only talk to myself because I'm the only one that I know of. I don't want to talk for anyone else's. I don't want to raise anyone else's story. But I'm living proof that given a chance, or just even given an inkling of a chance, because sometimes I got less than a chance. I was told in high school that maybe I should just quit because I'm not getting to school. But then I went ahead and got almost perfect on the SAT, and I did get a perfect on the ACT. And then when I got into college, the guy said, if you can't write code like this, you'll never be successful. And I said, guess what? I'll see you never. And I left, and I quit school right after that. But 20-something odd years later, I'm here today. And I ran into you guys for a little while, but I am successful. I have a wife, I have kids, I have a house, I live in Maryland, I work in New York. My people that I work with respect me. I come here and I can do these talks, and you guys are listening to me, and you're not looking at me as this black guy, you're looking at me as Bryan, the guy who used to say the F word all the time. But beyond that, I am successful, and I try to help other people be successful, but I'm taking the opposite way. I'm not going to go and say, hey, you need to hire more blacks, because unfortunately when we do that as a community, what we are actually doing is dismissing the successes that we already have, and we are telling the people who look like me, who are successful, because I'm not the only black successful dude who's written code, come on, that our achievements and our efforts are actually lessened. So all I want to leave you with before I get off this stage is we need more diversity. We need more people doing what they're doing, but understand that it's not either or. And my parents couldn't even go into restaurants when they were a little kid. My mother went to segregated schools all the way up into high school. But guess what? That was in the 60s, and we're in 2014 now. It's better. And all we need to do is make sure that it's better than when we left it. And that's all we can do. You can't change people all the time. Thank you.